Hey everybody, welcome back to the channel. Today we're talking about one of the most colourful and controversial figures in NBA history, and that's Dennis Rodman. Love him or hate him, there's no denying the Worm was a force to be reckoned with on the court. But did you know that even after 6 years away from the league, Rodman believed he could still make an NBA comeback? That's right, in 2006, at the age of 44, Dennis Rodman was confident he could still play in the NBA. Let's dive into why he thought he had what it took and why it never happened. In his prime, Dennis Rodman was the ultimate role player. Known for his relentless defense and rebounding, Rodman did the dirty work that allowed the offensive stars to shine. Whether it was with the Detroit Pistons, San Antonio Spurs, or Chicago Bulls, Rodman was a key piece in multiple championship teams. But with all that talent came a fair amount of controversy. Rodman was an unpredictable off the court as he was effective on it. After winning his last NBA title with the Bulls in 1998, Rodman wasn't ready to call it quits. He had short stints with the Los Angeles Lakers and Dallas Mavericks, but it was clear that his efficiency had declined. Despite this, Rodman's passion for the game never faded. He even tried to keep his career alive by playing in various international leagues, including the American Basketball Association, the Liga Nacional, and professional basketball in Mexico and in Great Britain. Fast forward to 2006, Dennis Rodman, now 44 years old, was making guest appearances in the British Basketball League. It was during this time that he made a bold statement that shocked the world, by telling The Guardian that he believed he could still play in the NBA. He said, and I quote, "If I worked out consistently for a month, I think I can go back and play. I think my body is in good shape. I just need to go out there and get the fundamentals." It was a confident claim, but not entirely surprising coming from Rodman. After all, he had always been known for his incredible physical condition and determination. However, several factors were working against him. For one, it had been 6 years since his last NBA game. The league had moved on, and most teams were focusing on developing younger talent who could contribute on both ends of the floor. And then, of course, there was the age factor. At 44, Rodman would have been one of the oldest players in the league, if not the oldest, and one of the oldest players in league history. But perhaps the biggest obstacle was Rodman's reputation. While his talent on the court was always undeniable, so was his ability to create chaos off it. NBA teams were wary of bringing in a player who could disrupt their locker room chemistry. One infamous example was when Rodman clashed with Spurs head coach Greg Popovich. Former player and current coach Doc Rivers once recalled an incident where Rodman openly criticized Popovich in front of the whole team, leading to a locker room meltdown. As Rivers put it was brutal. What Pop said back to Dennis, then Avery Johnson gets involved, then Terry Cummings, it was absolute chaos. This kind of unpredictability made Rodman a risky bet, and ultimately no NBA team was willing to take that gamble, especially with his age. Despite his desire to return and his belief in his abilities, Rodman's dream of an NBA comeback never materialized. So what can we take away from this? Dennis Rodman was one of the most unique and talented players the NBA has ever seen. His contributions to the game were undeniable, but his off-the-court antics often overshadowed his achievements and basically blocked him from returning to the NBA. While it would have been interesting to see him with an NBA comeback, the NBA had really moved on, and his time in the league had passed, and it's something that he had to make peace with. But in true Rodman fashion, he left us all with something to talk about, even years after his retirement. Whether you believe he could have made a successful return or not, one thing's for sure, Dennis Rodman will always be remembered as one of the most fascinating players that the league has ever seen. Well, that's it folks, but what do you guys think? Could Dennis Rodman have made a successful NBA comeback in 2006 despite being 44 years old? I'll leave that up to you. And let us know in the comments below. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, share and subscribe for more upcoming videos and NBA content. My name is Damian Peters. As always, thank you so much for watching and I will see you next time.